Hello friends, welcome to EduPanther. Now, last session we solved MCQs of this chapter. Now, in this session we will be solving numericals from the exercise. So, without wasting time, let's start. Now, first numerical is a horizontal wire of length 20 meter long extending from east to west is falling with a velocity of 10 meter per second normal to the earth's magnetic field of 0.5 into 10 raised to minus 4 Tesla. What is the value of induced EMF in the wire? So first of all we will write the data. That is a horizontal wire of length. So length is 20 meter extending from east to west. So let's say this is your horizontal wire, this is my east direction and this is what my west. Okay. Falling with the velocity of uniform velocity and 10 meter per second, which is normal. Normal means perpendicular to Earth's magnetic field. Earth's magnetic field B, that is 0.5 into 10 raised to minus 4 Tesla. So what will be the EMF induced in the coil? Coil में कितना EMF induced होगा? That we have to find out. So the formula is E is equal to BLV, magnetic induction length and V. So this formula is used whenever the rod or whenever the wire or any object of particular length is moving perpendicular in a magnetic field. So here we have a magnetic field which is definitely will be perpendicular to that rod is perpendicular to the magnetic field. Why? Because see, direction of magnetic field is what? From west to east, from south to north. Direction of Earth magnetic field will be from south to north pole, and the rod is kept in a east-west direction. So definitely it will be perpendicular to the magnetic field. Okay. So just start solving. This is 0.5 into 10 raised to minus 4. Length is what? 20. Velocity is what? 10. So 20 and 10, 200. 200. This is 0.5 into this is 200 and 10 raised to minus 4. So this will be simply 10 into 10 raised to minus 3 volt. If you convert into millivolt, simply 10 millivolt. Okay? It is the simplest numerical. BLV. Rod is moving in a perpendicular magnetic field. Now move to the next. See, a metal disc is made to spin at 20 revolutions per second. Okay, 20 revolutions per second about an axis passing through its center and normal to its plane. The disc has a radius. So first of all we will try to draw the diagram. See, a metal disc. So let's say this is what a metal disc. About an axis passing through its center normal to its plane means what? This is its plane. See, this is plane and that axis of rotation is what? Exactly perpendicular. Normal to its plane means what? Your disc is rotating like this. The disc has a radius. The disc has radius of 30 centimeter. And what was its speed? Revolution speed, or we can say that frequency. Frequency is simply 20 revolution per second, 20 rps. We can write 20 rps, revolution per second. Radius is 30 centimeter, and uniform magnetic field, a uniform magnetic field of 0.2 Tesla, which is parallel to the axis of rotation. See, which is, it is written here, that is which is parallel to the axis of rotation. जो axis of rotation होगा उसके exactly parallel होगी your magnetic field. So the magnetic field is again parallel to the axis of rotation. So magnetic field is like this. So what we have to calculate? Area swept out per second by the radius of the disc. Area swept out per second. एक second में कितना वो area cover करने वाला है? The flux cut per second by the radius of the disc. Then we have to find out flux area. So that will be delta A. Area will be what? Delta A simply. Delta A we have to find out, or we can say that A basically. Flux, so that was delta phi, and induced EMF is again E. So see, this is my circular disc. So area will be simply pi r square. इसका जो plane का area होगा that will be pi r square. But क्या है? Because of the rotation जो इसके अंदर flux है वो change हो रहा है. Flux जो है continuous क्या होगी? Change होगी. And see, we can write delta A or simply area. It will be simply pi r square. ये pi r square होगा. But because of the rotation वो क्या होगा? वो definitely change होने वाला है. क्या चेंज होगा उसमें, एरिया थोड़ा बहुत जो फ्लक्स का जो अमाउंट है वो क्या होगा, चेंज होगा. सो पाई आर स्क्वायर. सी अगर वो डिस्क ने, अगर उस सपोज ऊपर से देख रहा हूँ और उस डिस्क ने सिर्फ एक पर्टिकुलर एंगल ही कवर किया, कंप्लीट रोटेशन उसने नहीं किया, लेट्स से उसने जो रोटेशन किया डेल्टा थीटा रोटेशन ही किया है, तो सिर्फ उतना ही चेंजेस मिलेगा मुझे, सिर्फ उतना ही चेंजेस मिलेगा, तो सिर्फ उतना ही लेना पड़ेगा. बट यहाँ पे क्या है, 20 रिवॉल्यूशन पर सेकेंड में अच्छा खासा चेंज हो रहा है, कितने टाइम में कितना चेंज हो जाएगा. सो उसका पार्ट निकालना पड़ेगा मुझे. अगर डेल्टा थीटा अमाउंट चेंज हुआ है तो कितना पार्ट, सी टोटल कितना चेंज हो सकता है. अगर एक रिवॉल्यूशन में काउंट करूं, मैं एक रिवॉल्यूशन में काउंट करूं तो एट द मोस्ट इट कैन चेंज टू 2 पाई. ठीक है, एक पर्टिकुलर रेडियस वेक्टर को मैंने अगर ले लिया, सो in one rotation it will cover a distance of 2 pi. बट सपोज डेल्टा थीटा ही उसने रोटेट किया, डेल्टा थीटा ही रोटेट किया, तो टोटल 2 पाई का कितना पार्ट उसने रोटेट किया, दैट विल बी डेल्टा थीटा अपॉन 2 पाई, डेल्टा थीटा अपॉन 2 पाई. सो वी विल मल्टीप्लाई डेल्टा थीटा अपॉन 2 पाई. नाउ दिस विल गिव यू द change in area, or we can say change in area in that magnetic flux. Now see, this pi get cancel. Delta A is equal to R into delta theta upon 2. This is R square. Now R square multiply by time and divide by time. Multiply and divide by time. Why? Because see delta theta upon delta t है. This can be written as angular speed of that disk. उसकी angular speed हो जाएगी, So we got this formula. Omega r square delta t upon 2. Now we can find out the area. area हम लोग उसमें निकाल सकते हैं. Now area swept out in per second निकालना है. So delta t को मैं यहाँ भी शिफ्ट कर सकता हूँ, delta t को यहाँ भी शिफ्ट कर सकते हैं हम लोग. ओके, so delta a r square, r is 30 centimeter square, so 30 into 10 raised to minus 2 whole square. Omega is what? Omega is 2 pi f. Omega is 2 pi f. So 2 into pi into f. F is frequency, that is 20 revolution per second, and time is what? 1 second. So just multiply this. This is square, 900, 10 raised to minus 4. This is 40 into pi. Pi is what? 3.14. So when you multiply this, you will get answer 565 meter square. So this is the area swept out in 1 second. एक सेकेंड में वो इतना एरिया कवर अप कर लेगा, एक सेकेंड में इतना एरिया वो कवर कर लेगा. ठीक है, ओके. Now the next, flux. See delta phi, flux निकालना है. So flux का फॉर्मूला क्या होता है? Flux is what? Magnetic induction into area, or B dot A into cos theta. B dot A into cos theta basically. Okay, so in this case area, direction of area and direction of B is exactly what? Same. So parallel है, so that will be 0, angle will be 0, so cos 0 is 1. So this is magnetic induction is 0.2 Tesla into area is what? 5.65 meter square. So what will be the change in flux? That is 1.130 Weber. And the last point is what? EMF induced. EMF induced is what? Simply it is d phi by dt or delta phi upon delta t. So that is 1.130 divided by 1 because it is in 1 second. Per second निकालना है हम लोगों को. सो इतने सेकंड में इतना मीन्स ये जो डेल्टा फाई निकाला हम लोग ने क्या निकाला है? पर सेकंड ही निकाला है. कैसे मालूम पड़ा पर सेकंड निकाला? बिकॉज द एरिया इज इन पर सेकंड में निकाला कि पर सेकंड इतना एरिया चेंज हो रहा है. सो दैट पर सेकंड मीन्स इन अ सिंगल सेकंड व्हाट विल बी द अमाउंट ऑफ फ्लक्स चेंज, दैट इज बी डॉट ए. सो दैट इज 1.130 एंड डिवाइड बाय 1 किया तो क्या आ जाएगा ये? 1.130 वोल्ट. So that is what my EMF. So we have used 3 formulas: delta A, change in area, change in flux, and the last one was EMF. Now move to the next. A pair of adjacent coil has a mutual inductance of 1.5 Henry. If the current in one coil changes from 0 to 10 ampere in 2 seconds, what is the change in flux linkage with the other coil? What is the change in flux linkage with the other coil? So first we will write the data. So we have a mutual inductance here, capital M as 1.5 Henry. A current changes from, so let's say I1 is what? 0 ampere and I2 is what? 10 ampere, and time is what? 0.2 second. What is the change in flux? Change in flux linkage with the other coil. Change in flux हम लोगों को निकालना है, so that is delta phi निकालना है. Okay, but देखते हैं हम लोग delta phi. So what is the formula? See, we have E is equal to m d phi by dt. M di by dt. We have m di by dt. Okay, so now here we have two different values, so we will simply write m I2 minus I1 upon t, I2 minus I1 upon t, or change or time interval. Now see, here it is asked to find out delta phi, that is flux, change in flux now. So this E can be replaced as delta phi by delta t, delta phi by delta t. So m I2 minus I1 upon delta t. Now we can substitute the values. M is what? M is 1.5 Henry. I2 is what? 10 ampere minus this is 0, and time is what? Time is 0.2 seconds. So 1.5, 10, and this is 0.2. So 15 divided by 0.2. So that is 75. 75. See, this is Weber per second. Weber per second, because we have calculated delta phi upon delta t, Weber per second. So the answer should be 75 Weber per second, not Weber. Okay. सी तो क्वेश्चन में क्या पूछना चाहिए था, क्वेश्चन थोड़ा चेंज होना चाहिए था, फ्लक्स लिंकेज विद द अदर कॉइल पर सेकेंड कितना उसने फ्लक्स लिंक किया सेकेंड कॉइल के साथ, दैट वी हैव टू फाइंड आउट. सो दैट इज 75 वेबर पर सेकेंड स्क्वायर. ओके, नाउ मूव टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. अ लॉन्ग सोलेनॉइड consisting of 1.5 into 10⁻³ turns per meter. Okay, so this is my first data. Has an area of cross section 25 centimeter square. A coil consisting of 150 turns is wound tightly around the center of the solenoid. The calculate for the current 3 ampere in a solenoid, the magnetic flux, the flux linkage in the coil, the average EMF induced in the coil. So let's start. See, first we will write the data. A long solenoid, number of turns, so 1.5 into 10⁻³ turns per meter. Okay, area of cross section, that is A, is what? 25 centimeter square. So convert it into meters. So 25 into 10⁻⁴ meter square. A coil has 150 turns. A coil has 150 turns, is wound tightly around the center of the solenoid, and current is flowing as 3 ampere. So what we have to calculate? Flux density. Flux density is what? That is B. B we have to find out. See, we have a solenoid. We have a solenoid and a coil is placed. A coil is placed inside the solenoid, and we have to find out the flux link with that coil. So formula is simply B is equal to mu 0 Ni. B is equal to mu 0 Ni. So mu 0 is nothing but 4 pi into 10⁻⁷. We have flux link 1.5 into 10⁻³ and current is flowing is what? 3 ampere. So just multiply this and you will get the answer. So I am not calculating this, just writing the answer. 5.66 into 10⁻³ Tesla. Now the second part is what? The flux link with the coil. Coil के साथ कितना flux link हो जाएगा, that we have to find out. वो हम लोग को find out करना है. So simple. फ्लक्स का फॉर्मूला क्या है? दैट इज B डॉट A और B डॉट A, B इंटू A मल्टीप्लाई कर देना हम लोग को, ठीक है. सो B इज दिस इज 5.66 इंटू 10⁻³ and area of the coil is what? It is 25 into 10⁻⁴. So just multiply, you will get the answer, that is 2.12 into 10⁻³ Weber. And the last one is what? Average EMF induced. Average EMF induced in the coil if the current in the solenoid is reversed in t is equal to 0.5 second. So what will be the formula to find out the induced EMF? EMF निकालने का formula क्या हो जाएगा? So EMF का formula क्या है? Simple. See, E is equal to delta phi by delta t. So we have change in flux, that is this one. So 2.21 into 10⁻⁻3. Then time कितना मिला हम लोगों को? Time is 0.5 second. 0.5 second. So delta phi by delta t, 2 into 2.21 into 10⁻⁻3, this is 0.5. Now remember, there is a change in flux एंड द डायरेक्शन ऑफ करंट इज रिवर्स. सो इनिशियली क्या है, उसके पास कुछ तो फ्लक्स है. इनिशियली जो अंदर कॉइल है अपने पास, उसके पास कुछ तो फ्लक्स पास हो रहा है. बट हम लोगों ने क्या किया, सडनली करंट को क्या कर दिया, रिवर्स कर दिया. करंट को जब रिवर्स कर देंगे तो जो फ्लक्स की डायरेक्शन होगी वो भी क्या हो जाएगी, रिवर्स हो जाएगी. सो चेंज कितना मिलेगा, चेंज जो मिलेगा दैट विल बी डबल, कि पहले तो कुछ तो अमाउंट है, फिर बाद में वो जीरो होगा, और जीरो होने के बाद क्या होगा, उसकी जो डायरेक्शन होगी चेंज हो जाएगी. जस्ट फ्लक्स अगर पहले स्टार्टिंग में कुछ होता, लाइक 20 वेबर, लेट्स से 20 वेबर फ्लक्स है, और सडनली मैंने करंट जीरो कर दिया, तो चेंज इन फ्लक्स कितना हो जाएगा, 20 माइनस जीरो दैट इज 20. बट यहाँ पे जीरो नहीं किया, उसमें करंट की डायरेक्शन क्या कर दिया, रिवर्स कर दिया है. सो अगेन वी विल गेट 20 वेबर, बट दैट इज टू इन अपोजिट डायरेक्शन. तो इनके बीच का डिफरेंस कितना हो जाएगा, 40. इट मीन्स दैट वी हैव टू मल्टीप्लाई इट बाय 2 ऑल्सो. तो 2 से मल्टीप्लाई कर दूंगा. सो दैट विल गिव यू दिस 8.48 into 10 raised to minus 3 volt. Now remember this should be BAN, n number of turns of the coil, because flux का जो formula है B dot A, that is only for one coil, one turns, one single turn का coil से use होगा. But if you have multiple turns, so then you will have to multiply with that number of turns also. Okay, now move to the last sum, that is a surge coil having 2000 turns. So and number of turns is was 2000, with an area is given, is placed in a magnetic field of 0.6 Tesla. The coil is moved rapidly out of the field in a time 0.2 seconds. Calculate the EMF induced. So this is very simple question. See, first write down the data. It has 2000 tons. Okay, area of the coil is 1.5 centimeter square. So you can convert into meter square. That is 1.5 into 10 raised to minus 4 meter square. A coil is moved rapidly out of the field in 0.2 second, and the magnetic induction is what, 0.6 Tesla. Calculate the EMF induced in a coil. Calculate the EMF induced in a coil. So we have this formula, E is equal to N d phi by dt for number of turns, for n number of turns. But see, here is what, here that coil is placed, the coil is placed inside the magnetic field. So let's say we have a magnetic field and your coil is placed inside this magnetic field. So what will happen when this coil comes out of the magnetic field? So the flux change will be what? It will depend upon the area of the coil in that magnetic field. So when it is completely removed out of that field, so the area will change. Magnetic field remain constant. Magnetic field की जो चीज़ है वो तो वहीं की वहीं पड़ी है, उसमें कोई changes नहीं आया है. There is only change in area. So we'll write delta A upon delta T. Change in area with respect to time. Change in area with respect to time. Now you can substitute the values. That is 2000. Magnetic induction is what, 0.6 Tesla. Area is 1.5 into 10 raised to minus 4, and time is what, it is 0.2 second. Now when you solve this, you will get that exact answer, that is 0.9 volt. So that's it for this session. In this session we have solved numericals basically on E is equal to d phi by dt. E is equal to d phi by dt, and one was that was on mutual inductance, that is M di by dt. M di by dt. Now in next session we will try to solve remaining numericals. Thank you.